I think that's working. Yay. Alrighty. I think I got it to work. Finally. And of course that's not the right. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I am technologically advanced. Hello, hello, hi. I'm getting everything working. I swear, it's me. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Rowan. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, Emily. Hi, Gwyn. Hi, Spartacus. Okay. Can you all hear me? See me and all of that stuff? Yay. Yay. I figured it out. It's working. I'm so excited. Okay. Hi, Megan. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Marshall. Welcome in. Oh, good. Oh, good, oh, good. Okay. Yay. Okay. So, I don't have anything planned at all. I'll let everybody kind of filter in. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Gwyn. Forgive me if I repeat your name. My brain has been funky today. It's been a little spicy. So, we're going to have fun tonight. Yeah, it's Beltane. Normally I don't celebrate it, just because I'm a lazy witch. So, but it fell on a Wednesday. Wednesdays are usually a good time for me to go live, and they used to be. So hopefully we'll keep it up. I'm not promising like a weekly live yet because I'm still figuring out schedules and time frames and all that. So there will be different lives, different times, because I know I have a lot more around the world subscribers, so I want to make sure that everybody's going to be able to catch at least one live. You and your witchy stuff. Hi, Rosario. It's been a hot minute since I've been live. All right, so we can do a few things. I can break out the pendulum. I can break out the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I can break out a tarot card, a tarot deck, I should say. I can break out, we could start like a little mini bonfire, and like speak intentions into it. So what do you guys feel like doing? Do we want it really laid back tonight? Do we want it a little exciting? What are your guys' thoughts? What are you feeling? I'm totally persuadable. You guys sound off. Maybe I should do a poll. Tarot deck, one for tarot deck. Let's see, how do I do a poll again? I don't know, cause this software updated and it's... Oh, lots of tarot. Okay. All right. Hold that thought. We'll just start with that. Lots for tarot. Okay, how does the light seer sound? Or do we want to try something new? Something different? Sometimes when I get like overwhelmed, like decision fatigue, it's nice to go back to something basic that you know. Up for anything? Okay, well, it seems like the consensus is tarot. Okay, we like this? Okay. All right. I like this deck too. It's one of my go-tos. So I'm going to get it cleansed real fast. I'm going to light a candle, get that going, get that energy in here. Happy birthday, Joanna! Happy pre-birthday. Okay. So just so you know, my phone is up here filming what you see down here. I can't see through the phone at this time, so it's going to be chaos tonight. It's going to be fun. Oh, man. Did you miss me? Did you miss my gremlin tendencies? Yay! Birthdays are fun. Whatever works. So, yeah, okay. So what I'll do is we'll start out with this. We'll give it a little go. We'll have some fun. And then see what else we can kind of get our hands on tonight. Because I am in the mood for just whatever. This is actually not the incense I wanted. Hey, Lady Eagle, how are you? Good to see you. The mini deck is so much fun. I really love it. I have been taking it with me a lot of places. Yeah, that's the one I had. I was like, wait a minute. All right. So how's everybody? How's your Beltane celebrations going if you're celebrating? How's your Wednesday going if you're, just having a regular old Wednesday? The chaos energy, bring it, yeah. It's just what it is tonight. Okay, so ground rules here. We're going to just go by a list because your girl can't keep anything in her head. So you do not have to pay for a reading. You do not have to claim a reading. You do not have to do any of that. When I'm on a live, it is completely free. Should you want to tip, should you want to do the stickers through the chat or whatever, that is up to you. It's appreciated, but it is not a requirement. And then if Rowan still wants to keep track of everybody, that would be fantastic. If not, somebody else can. I will try to scroll back up through the comments, and I'm going to cut off, I'm done with this live around 7:30. So we have about an hour to kind of chill and hang out, just because my schedule has gotten very chaotic. My eldest dog has to have a specific medication schedule, so I'm on his time. Laid back, yes. Oh, work overnight? Oof. That's not fun. I mean, I used to work nights, so I liked the night job because I do better at night, but overnight, I don't think I could do that. It's snowing? Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Rowan. I appreciate it. Okay, so Joanna, we'll start with you first. If you guys want, a specific question asked, you can go ahead and ask it when you say that you want a reading. If not, I'll just pull cards and see what wants to come out. So, yay! All right. And if I don't see your comment, I promise I will scroll back up. I promise. My scatterbrain. Cool. All right, Joanna, is there anything specific you want a reading with? You guys are great. Hi, Zoe. How are you? All right. So no specific? Okay. You got it. All right. Ooh, Hierophant. Something about passing on your knowledge. Oh yeah, okay. So something about teaching others stuff that that you've learned, that you've experienced, you're passing down your knowledge with the Hierophant. And it could be something along the lines of a traditional skill or something very in a structure. Then with the King of Wands, the advice here is to like be that inspiration, be that leader of the information that you're passing down. I don't know how this fits because I'm not necessarily seeing a career for this, but I'm more of seeing like you stepping into the role of being a teacher and you stepping into the role of passing down what you've learned. Like you're not necessarily passing the torch, but like you're passing information along. So I don't know how this, you go easy on me tonight. Thank you. It makes sense? Okay. Awesome. So with the King of Wands, it's very much like step into that power, because whether you see yourself as that leader, as that teacher, that is not necessarily the advice. It's knowing that you are to somebody else. So somebody else is seeing you as an inspiration, seeing your passion, seeing your knowledge, and like wanting to follow it and learn from you. So yay! Happy birthday! And you guys, I do have an Etsy for my readings. Everything's linked, and if it's not in the description box here, you can find it on other videos. So I think I'm gonna start a sale, like an SALE sale soon. I'll post it on the community tab, because if you haven't or are not able to get a reading tonight, maybe that's another opportunity for you to do that too. So I typically do a lot of sales on my Etsy. But yay, okay. So Joanna, I'm glad that resonated. Hey Ferris, hey Denise. Love with Light Tarot, hi. How are you guys? All right, next on the list is, hopefully I'm saying this correctly, Neia. And then those of you who have joined the list, if you have a specific question when I call out your name, go ahead and let me know in the chat, and I'll go based off that. If not, just say, whatever comes up. I'm doing really well. Really well. Thank you. I still got, thank you. I try. Nothing specific? Okay. Yeah, sometimes you guys, the readings, sometimes, man, we all have those nights where it's like, okay, I know that there's a message in here, but what is it? And it's not coming to me. And then like later you're like, oh yeah, that's what it was. Thanks. I needed it then, not now. All right. No specifics for you. All right. Did I say that correctly, Neia? Oh. 4 of Swords. I haven't been live in forever, Ferris. Like, I mean, I think I was live like last year. I don't even remember. Okay. Okay. Have you been overworking yourself? Have you been like just nonstop? Because from what I'm picking up here, hopefully, let's just zoom in. Bloop. The message here is this 4 of Swords is like, slow down, take a rest. It's time to like heal. It's time to like come back to your center. Maybe it's time to like take a break from certain people and places that cause you stress, cause you anxiety, or if you're doing a lot and you're not listening to your body, like you're putting out too much and not allowing yourself to like recuperate. Because the advice here is like, you're doing what you need to do, yes, but at the same time you're like overdoing it, if that makes sense. Your harvest is still gonna come. Your seeds are being planted right now. Like stay consistent, but you don't misconstrue consistency with being overworked, like doing too much, overproduction. Hey, Luminous. I've missed you guys too. Hey, Bathilla, you just request one, and then Rowan, our mod, will definitely put you on the list. And then if you have a specific question, go ahead and... sorry, I'm reading the chat. Get distracted. Yes, absolutely. So with the Knight of Pentacles too, this is like slow down. This is slow and steady activity, slow and steady pace, and learning to like actually listen to when your body says, okay, hey, back it off. Let's go slow. Let's just rewind and slow it down, because what you need right now is to really quiet the overthinking, quiet the like, I need to keep going, I need to keep going, I need to keep doing this. I have a hard time with that too. I really struggle with like balance and like listening to when I need to like shut it down. So this is a very familiar reading to me. So yeah, just allow yourself time to recover and recuperate, and know that those seeds that you're planting are still going to harvest. No matter how much you have to go out and water them, they're still going to come. So hopefully that makes sense. But slow down, you're doing too much. What's that Billy Joel song? Venice? That popped in my head. Okay. Healthy boundaries, absolutely. All right, next up we got Marshall. Marshall, did you have a specific question, hun? I'm like squinting because the font's so tiny. Glass is just getting in my way with this. All right, I'm going to zoom up to see. All right. Thank you so much, Rowan. I appreciate you so much. General Gemini life. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love compliments. All right, so just a general one, Marshall. Okay. All right, don't get scared. Okay. Oh, so we got two out here. Okay. So Three of Swords is this message here. So this is like hurt, loss, going through some pain. Could even be just general overthinking, but this is allowing that feeling to move through, knowing that the hurt will pass. Sometimes things are unavoidable. Three of Swords sometimes can be a very intimidating card to receive in a reading, but I don't feel like this is like traumatic. I feel like this is very much like there's been a lot going on, and the reason why I feel like it's not super duper like traumatic over here like the card kind of reads as, we have the Two of Swords here. So there's a decision, and this could be indecision to moving towards your, you know, authentic self, authentic way of being, as well as like, you know, really looking at what happened and the decision to move forward with facts and like leaving the emotion out of it. Does that make sense? So like sometimes our emotions kind of take over, and we want to like think about like, oh, you know, what went wrong, you know, list out all of the possibilities of coulda, woulda, shoulda, instead of really like looking at it in a fact-based way and making the decision to either stay in this place of like rethinking about it, or moving forward and really like looking at the next stages of it. Absolutely easier said than done. Absolutely. But this is kind of like the confirmation that you need to kind of push past it and move past it to kind of, how do I want to put this? Because how it's saying in my head, how I see it in my head, my brain wants to say it very factual, and I don't mean like any disrespect by any means by saying it. With pain comes healing. Sometimes we go through situations that will teach us something, and sometimes with the Two of Swords it's like a decision to really stay there, and I'm going to say wallow, but it's meant with love. Sometimes we wallow in it because we can't see past it, right? Like you said, easier said than done. So this is saying, especially with these coming out together, it's like, okay, we've got a decision to make. We can stay here overthinking and keeping the scenes playing on in our head, or We can look at things a little more fact-based, a little bit more to what the truth of the matter is, and then we can move on from there. Oh, this is getting too hot. Too much of a flame. So empty out what doesn't, so empty out what doesn't serve. Absolutely. Without getting too personal with it, the Queen of Swords, she only focuses on like facts, what she can see, what she knows to be true. And she makes decisions based on that. And so when you are looking at the Two of Swords being a big decision that you need to make to move forward, she's suggesting that go by what you know to be true, what you know to be realistic, what you know to be fact to you. So for instance, if, you know, somebody was being deceptive with you and hurt you, and you didn't know which direction to go, who to believe, the Queen of Swords is asking you to look at the past patterns of behavior of this person. Was it an accident? Was it a misconception or miscommunication, not misconception, miscommunication? Or is it your mind playing tricks on you? Because all of this is swords here. So there's a lot going on in your head that you need to organize and kind of figure out what is quote unquote real and fact, and what is like the story that you're telling yourself in your head. Like, you know how we like romanticize things, especially when it comes to relationships. We like to look at things in a rose-colored glasses type of a way. So the Queen of Swords, she just cuts to it. She's just like, okay, what's the facts? What do I know to be true? And how can I, you know, make this decision based on that? So yes, what doesn't serve you, absolutely leave. That's great advice for any situation. But this is really asking you to like get to the heart of the matter as far as facts and brains go. Your job situation. Hi, Valeria. Okay, so like if it's a job situation, it's very much like do I stay or do I go type of a thing. And I can't tell you what to do based on that. You have to do what's best and what you see fit for you, especially financially. So what I'm seeing in my head is like a pros and cons list. I'm seeing you go over like, you know, statistics and facts before you make a decision, or like before you sign any contracts, anything like that. Make sure you have all of the correct information that you need to make the decision. Thank you, Rowan. I just want to see one more thing here. Always love it when they drop on the ground. Oh, okay. Consider your passions. Consider what lights you up, because the Knight of Wands is very much the type of person that kind of flies by the seat of their pants, but they also go toward what they love and like their creativity, their passion, their drive. Figure out how that goes into the equation of this decision. You're so welcome. I'm sorry that's taken forever, but I like to make sure you all get the information that I have for you in a correct way. All right. Hey, Jan. Oh, that's what I'm here for. Okay, Rosario. Do you have a specific question? Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. The right person. Is he worth it? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Okay, well, not all of them need to come out. Just one at a time, please. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Work in progress. Okay. I'm going to set this over to the side real fast because that got stuck in my hand, so I just want to make sure. There we go. Okay. Too many are coming out at once. Okay. Long story short, look very hard into this person's character, because I can see the rose-colored glasses on with you right now. With these two coming out together and these two coming out together. This is like a work in progress when I'm thinking about relationships with the Page of Pentacles. There's a give and take and a balance that's needed in a relationship, and I don't think at this time he's going to give that to you right now. The Devil talks about, manipulation, can be a little bit of a liar, a philanderer, that sort of a situation. However, I'm not saying that he is exactly that. I'm saying that the potential for there to be problems is higher than the potential for there to be like a wonderful, healthy relationship at this time. I definitely see, like, to me, the Knight of Cups with this card layout here, the Knight of Cups is like the idealistic type of a boyfriend material. This is somebody who will say the right things because he knows that they're going to be the right things to say, but doesn't necessarily put anything into it, if that makes sense. So, like, the hope for this to be the right guy is stronger than the fact that he's not right now at this time. So, yeah, this is giving F-boy energy. But yeah, maybe in a later time when he gets his priorities right. You're welcome. Oh, okay, Gwyn. Awesome. Thank you. Immature, yeah. That definitely given those vibes. All right. You are so welcome. Hi, Opal. Okay, Gwyn, did you have a specific question? Let me scroll back up before... I don't see it. Loving the energy tonight. You guys are great. No specific. Okay, cool. And then, Rowan, I'll have you cut off the list after Elephant Shoe. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody give Rowan a huge thank you. She's always just on top of it. Ooh. Well, that one wanted to come out. Let's re-pull for these. Page of Wands. Okay. Get a little adventurous. When was the last time, okay, one at a time, please. Good grief. When was the last time that you actually, like, were spontaneous and allowed yourself to kind of be a little free-spirited? Because the message here is to really, like, allow yourself to be in that kind of energy again. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Two of Wands. Page of Wands is really asking you to kind of, like, follow something that you've been passionate about, something that you've been inspired by. So, for instance, like, if you've been seeing, like, people painting online and you're like, oh gosh, I used to paint and I haven't had time to do that, and, like, this inspired you, like, go toward it. 2 years ago, it is time. It is time to do so safely. Do something inspired safely. The Two of Wands is saying, like, you can plan all you want, but, like, you kind of have to, like, just allow yourself to step out and do it. Like, this kind of reminds me of, like, somebody sitting back and watching the world go by without them, and them really wanting to, like, explore and join in on the fun, but, like, there's something holding them back. So there's probably a lot going on. Granted, this is the year 2024 and things are crazy right now, so I understand, like, if there's some blockages there that you kind of feel like you have to plan. And singing and poetry, just do it. Just start. This advice is, like, you can plan and plan and plan, but that's not going to get you any farther until you take a step out the door. So yeah, it's time. It's time to get back into it. And if it's singing and poetry, all you got to do to start is just to do it. It's not saying, it's not me telling you to, like, make it public or, you know, make it something this, like, a big dramatic, you know, production. What it is, it's saying, like, get back into that feeling of it. Enjoy yourself and really allow yourself to kind of explore that and how that looks for you. So, for instance, it could just be you singing in your kitchen while you're cooking, and then that will lead to being inspired to do it maybe around your friends and family, or, like, maybe you write a poem and you want to share it with friends and family because you're inspired to do so. But it can also look like, you know, maybe going and finding, like, your community theater or a poetry slam, something like that, to go and you don't have to perform, but to go and be in that environment. That's your step and foot in the door. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. I love this. Oh man, that'll do it. That will definitely do it. Yeah, listen to Denise. Absolutely. And not to be, like, cliche, but sometimes when we are going through grief, because grief comes at random times. We're never fully over our grief, right? Like, it just kind of quiets down instead of being so loud. So sometimes when we're trying to get back in the swing of things and to process, what is the first thing people say? Write it down, journal it. So maybe your way of kind of moving through this energy is to write about it. Maybe it's to explore how that looks for you and have it be a part of your healing process. Because this is really about you finding your passion and your joy again. And, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know if you can see. But really, like, don't hold back due to grief. Let grief be the propeller. Yeah, we grow around the grief for sure. Absolutely. So I hope this is a good thing for you. Like, you see this as a positive thing. And, you know, no matter what, grief is going to be hard, right? But, like, this is kind of like a moment for you to not only find your spark again for this, but it's kind of like helping you process in the same time. Hi, Cindy. Oh, you are so welcome. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. All right. You and your witchy stuff. Did you have a specific question? I thought I saw it up here. Do. Something stuck in my head. You guys are fantastic. All right. Stop giving me notifications for Facebook. I do not care. Yay, another live. Having trouble finding a job? Okay. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. You are so sweet. Oh my God. Oh, well, that's a great thing to see. Especially on Beltane. I heard it pronounced Beltana, and another way, and I can't remember how they said it, and I think it was a Scottish way of saying it. So I never know how to pronounce anything correctly, but love to see the sun. Anything else here for you and your witchy stuff? I swear if that's the only card. Nope, this one wanted to come out. Oh, 3 of them. Okay. Okay. So, the sun. We love to see it. It's positive news. It's happy news. Things are going to start looking up for you. Don't lose faith, because the 5 of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold, being very much at a lack thinking, right? Like we know that you're having trouble finding a suitable position, right? We also have the King of Wands out here too, which is, we talked about that earlier, leading with your passion, being very much driven by what you're passionate about, and being in the authority figure with that. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So what this looks like to me is like trying to find a job in the vicinity of what you're passionate about and what's going to bring you fulfillment. And there's a element here of asking for help. Maybe there's somebody in your life that is like the King of Wands that like you admire, that inspires you, that you can kind of not learn from, but maybe get like as a mentor, or like to direct you in the correct way of where you want to go, to bring you in something that's going to feel fulfilling, especially emotionally. Yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted by chat. I don't want to ignore everybody. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I feel like there's somebody that you might know that's going to help you not feel so left out here. But this is like saying stay positive. So don't get caught up in the lack feeling. Stay very, I know, God, easier said than done. Believe me, I know. But there's also this like message of like, stay positive, but like, don't settle. Don't find mouth, brain, let's connect. Don't settle for stuff that's going to be beneath you, if that makes sense. Like, there's going to be a lot of job offers that will probably be coming your way that are going to be very low ball in what you need. You need to look for something maybe even outside of the box, maybe something that's not what you were thinking about, somewhere along the line of the vicinity of what you're driven toward, what's going to bring you fulfillment. But all I'm saying is like, think about like attract like. With this sun here, if you're sitting here thinking, I'm going to find the job of my dreams, I'm going to find what I'm looking for, like I know what I need and it's going to come to me, and you are actively taking that action to find it, it will come. I'm not worried about this Five of Pentacles, because to me this is just confirming what you're feeling and what you're going through. And this is saying, you know, instead of feeling like you're down and out, find your passion again, find what you're driven about, and maybe find a mentor. But yeah, you're not going to be down for long. I hope that helps. Ferris, I hope you're feeling better, hun. And then if you have a specific question, I'll go ahead and pull that for you. Good days, bad days. Yeah. I can relate. No specific questions? Okay. Better than they were. That's great, though. That's great. I know for me, when I was going through, I'm still playing catch up, by the way, from being sick multiple times in the beginning of the year. Like I with the pick a card reading that I posted recently, the brain fog, man, it has no it doesn't discriminate. I'll sit down and I'm like fully, you know, cognizant of what I'm saying, what I want to do, and then all of a sudden it's like memory wiped, and it is not discriminatory. You're welcome, hun. Hey, Mermaid Rising, how are you? Hey, Jaslyn. Oh my God, hi. How are you? Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's some challenges that you're still going through here with the Five of Wands. Okay. Oh, the Temperance card. It always wants to come up when we're talking about challenges. Okay, so the Five of Wands, very much a competitive, challenging card. So there's a lot that you're struggling with still. There's a lot that you're going through, and you're trying to figure out how to, like, streamline it, get back to good. The Emperor is an I almost said authoritarian. Authority figure. So he's very much about, like, leading, very much planning everything out. He knows the ins and outs of his kingdom. He's very much the divine masculine representation in the tarot deck. So this is kind of giving me the vibe of we need to kind of take control of how we're dealing with this. So, oh, I just got, like, diet. Something to do with your diet. That was weird. So take a look at, like, your schedule throughout your day and figure out, okay, how do you feel certain times of the day? I know from experience, like, figuring out, okay, how my body feels, like, in the morning versus midday, dinner, kind of figuring out, like, comparing the day before with today, seeing if there was overlap, something to do with scheduling, figuring out your diet, because that will help with what you're dealing with here. Five of Pentacles, in this way, I feel more of the health way than I do financial way. Pentacles can definitely relate to your health, the earth, as well as finances. But with all of this together, I'm feeling more of the health. So you have two fives here. So it's very much you're dealing with challenges. But this is also change as well. So the 5 in numerology is very much a change number. So there is change to see here. And with the Emperor, then the 5 of Pentacles and Temperance, it means that we can kind of plan everything out. That's the word I was looking for. Strategy. God. Okay, so strategize and kind of like break it down to where you can maybe find what is triggering certain symptoms, what is triggering certain health things, whether it be like inflammatory foods, or if you're doing too much walking or standing, that sort of a thing. The medical test. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just going back and reading. So absolutely, the Emperor, strategy, planning. I kept saying planning. I wanted to go towards strategy. And then with Temperance, transmuting this, right? So we're trying to figure out how best to transmute what you're going through health-wise into a positive situation. So speaking from experience, I learned the spoon theory. So it took me a long time to figure out how many spoons like it takes me to do a task. Like think of it like money in exchange. So like getting up and brushing my teeth and showering, that may be 2 spoons versus like working an 8-hour shift, that's all my spoons. So we're strategizing, we're figuring out where we need to pinpoint what isn't working and what's causing those situations. So the medical test, fantastic that you're getting those done. I feel like that's going to be extremely important for you to kind of figure out where to go next. And then with this Temperance, transmuting the bad to good, as well as balance and moderation. When this comes up with these other cards, it is definitely the biggest takeaway, balance and moderation. So if we're looking at diet, we're looking at cutting certain things out, maybe replacing it with, so for instance, this is not me saying like diet culture in the sense of like losing weight and all that. It's diet and what's causing flare-ups, it's what's causing maybe an allergic reaction, that sort of a thing. So instead of maybe having something with sugar, you do stevia or honey, that sort of a thing. So I see good things. I see things kind of mellowing out for you, figuring out what you need to figure out. So I'm excited for this for you because I know that you've been struggling for a little bit with this. Hey, Blue Breeze, I haven't seen you in a minute. And the cards, yes, definitely jumping. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling back up. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I totally get that. I highly relate to what you're going through, Ferris, if that helps. And Claudia, hi. Yeah, memory wipe. Yeah, 100%. You guys are so sweet. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I don't want to like ignore anybody. Yeah, definitely on the right track. Okay. And Jaslyn, I will be going live more. I promise. Tonight was like a test to see if everything worked. Because it's been so long. Oh, Denise, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, the damn spoons, right? Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like that's a great, an easy explanation for those who don't know, like, or have chronic illnesses. It's like a currency exchange. I don't know who came up with the spoons per se, because this goes back years, but it's essentially like you only got X amount of spoons, and you get 1 spoon for each task that you have to do per day. And some tasks take more spoons than others. Brushing your teeth, that's 1 spoon. Cooking a whole meal, that might be 2 or 3 spoons. So it's a great way to kind of show people who aren't chronically ill what we go through and what how much energy and tolerance we have for certain tasks. So, yeah, the love-hate relationship for sure. And Ferris, will you, I mean, you don't have to, but the next time we talk, will you just, thumbs up that you're okay, that everything worked out? You can email me too. Like, I'm always concerned about everybody. You don't have to, but I would love to know. Okay. Next up, we got Denise. You are so welcome, Ferris. Denise, did you have a specific question, hun? I might be having you guys write out the questions more than once. I'm sorry. There we go. Is your economy going to get better soon? Okay. I feel like that's the $1 million question for everyone right now. Come on. There we go. We'll just take the first one. Oh, well, no, let's take all three. Here we go. The star. So this is like hope. This is like don't despair for too long. Definitely see things getting better. With the star, it's almost like this like guiding light kind of energy where it's like, it comes after the Tower card where everything is just destroyed and, destruction everywhere. And so the star is like that hope to fix everything back up and make it better again. So if you're going through something that is, hard, for lack of a better word at the moment, this is a great card to see after that. So you're not going to stay down for too long. We have a new beginning here with the Fool. So there's something that's going to be coming in, this new energy, something new happening that will create more of an abundance for you. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is like the seeds that you have already planted that you can start tending to now to grow into something bigger. It's not completely ready to harvest yet, but you're going to see the fruits of your labor soon. If you keep tending to it, if you keep nurturing it, if you keep allowing yourself to stay focused on it, I definitely see positive change for the better here. I do want to see if I can put, there felt like there was going to be one more card in here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, 4 of Wands. Beautiful. So that's stability. That is, a celebration as well. So all in all, fantastic cards to get for the question. There's some hope. Stay focused on the positive. Stay focused on your hard work and what you're doing, and keep, I don't want to say pushing through, but keep going. Like, don't give up. Don't, let the stress get to you, because something new is going to be coming in for you because you've worked so hard. And you'll have a huge reason to celebrate, and you'll have some stability. Yay! Alrighty. Okay. Bathila? Did I say that correctly? Bathila? You're welcome, Denise. Oh, Mystique, I wish you all of the luck. So I'm squinting. If I look crazy, I'm squinting to try to read the small print. And then, Bathilda, did you have a specific question in mind? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, you guys are amazing. I've missed being live with you guys. So definitely this will be happening more. Yes, it will be okay, question mark. depending on the question, I'll try to piece it together if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll be doing more lives. I'm very, very happy to be back at it. I've missed it. And I like doing lives like this where we're just, having fun and not worried about anything else. Okay. Oh, nice. Graphic design. Oh, gosh. That's awesome. Okay. Nope. Stop. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm reading. Oh, nice. Gotcha. Okay. And you know what? That's valid. That's a lot of change in a short period of time, right? No, I appreciate the context. Absolutely. So just kind of, where do we see this going? Are you on the right path? That sort of a thing. Yeah, it's absolutely okay to feel that way. Especially since this is a big step. This is like a milestone, right? So it's very valid to feel all of those things. But you also have to remember that you are a multifaceted human being. So should this not be, oh, I love it, Nine of Cups. So, if you see yourself, in 20 years and you're like, okay, this is not fulfilling me anymore, you absolutely have the right to change your mind. But with this Nine of Cups here, it's like wish fulfillment. It's very much giving, okay. Can we calm down, please? Thank you. It's giving, this is definitely the manifestation that you wanted. It is not giving me any reason to think that this is the wrong path for you, that you're on the wrong track. Not at all. Yeah, this is a transition period for you, for sure, with the Six of Swords. But with this transition period, it's where you're transitioning to is going to be healing for you. It's going to be calmer for you. It's not going to be so chaotic for you. Oh, sorry, chat's going crazy. Absolutely. Oh, hey, nature. Good morning. Yeah, so it's a transition that's going to be slowed down, but a good transition. The Two of Swords did come out again, so I do feel like this is confirming the overthinking in your head here with the fact that you're like, did I do the right path, all of that? But this is giving me no reason to feel like you should be questioning it. There will be a big decision, however, that you need to make as far as, the direction you're taking is going to take. Does that make sense? So, you're on this path, but then there's going to be another decision at the end of... Lord, mouth, you need to do your job. So you're already on this path. But once you're done with your graduation, with all of that, there's going to be another decision that you're going to make because this is coming after the transition. Does that make sense? So it could be a job opportunity. It could be, a new place, that sort of a thing. But listen to your intuition. Whenever there is the Two of Swords that comes up and you're paralyzed in decision-making mode, Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Don't let the overthinking get the better of you. Really allow yourself to calm your mind and sit with the decision that you have to make. Really allow yourself to like not overthink it, because sometimes the overthinking will lead to the wrong decision. So that's why she's folded here. It's because, you know, we can take in so much with our eyes, but really it's going back within and listening that will help make the decision. But everything looks like it's going to be the right move for you, especially with that Six of Swords coming up. Let me just see if there's one more thing. There we go. Okay. Boom, baby. That's success. That's victory. Nine of Wands. I'm going to read these just in case they mean something, but I always take the top card. Nine of Wands is perseverance. So stay true. Keep going. Don't, you know, don't get bogged down is the verbiage. Six of Pentacles, there will be a balance that, a give and take that will need to be made. So there might be some sort of help given to you, especially financially. And then there might be some sort of I see like a training situation going on, like you're working under somebody, they're giving you information. There might be some sort of entrepreneur, is that the right word? What is it called? Apprenticeship. That's the word. And then Queen of Swords, being authentic to yourself, going with the facts. Now my mouth is going. So being very much in the facts of the matter, listening to your intuition, following the truth of what you feel called to follow. Okay, what did I miss here? Sorry, guys. Mystique, yeah, summer is it's more of a positive time, right? It feels like everything's kind of comes into the light in summer. Absolutely, Luminous. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Leah. Oh my goodness, absolutely safe birth. I know that can be scary. Awesome. You are so welcome. Advice for breaking through the storm. Okay, is it Kesha or Kessia? Because you are next. Oh my gosh, yeah, the anxiety. Whoo, that definitely overrides anything when you're trying to connect to intuition. That's why it's like, it's a necessity to like breathe and let the anxiety pass when you get to a calm, quiet moment and really like let that come in. And what I find too, because I suffer with anxiety, is that your intuition is never going to like beat you up. Right? It's never going to say like you're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. Like it's never going to be a negative direction to you. Your intuition is just very fact-based, very knowledgeable. It's more quiet than your anxiety. So that's why you can't hear it when your anxiety overtakes everything. So your anxiety is that loud voice in your head that is talking about every possible worst case scenario, whereas your intuition is like, no, it's going to rain. It's going to rain on Sunday. And that's it. Very matter of fact, very instant. But your anxiety is like, what if it rains? What do I wear? What do I do? Like, should I go out? Blah, 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 blah. That's anxiety. Okay. Oh, Kesha was correct. Okay, cool. Look at me go. All right. I can pronounce some things right. Okay. Sorry, now I lost the question, so here we go. Okay, here we go. Breaking through the storm. All right. Don't listen to the negative things. The devil is the card of like what we were just talking about, actually, like the anxieties, the manipulation, the lies. This is asking you to kind of see through all of that, and in order to do that, it's asking you to kind of take on the card of the Hermit. The Hermit has this beautiful lantern that guides the way, and in this card, it is her, I think that's her, like her heart chakra, that the lantern is leading the light out of. So usually in the Hermit depictions, it's like dark, and the Hermit has a lantern, and the light is guiding the very minuscule path in front of the Hermit to go toward. So if you are dealing with a lot of devil energy, and there's lots of chaos, lots of, doubt, self-doubt, the Hermit is asking you to kind of go to your safe space, sit with your thoughts, and kind of filter them through and figure out what is fact, what is true, and what is overthinking, anxiety, manipulation, all of that the devil is putting out, right? You have the answers within is basically what this card is saying. So if you're struggling, it's not necessarily like going into your bedroom and being alone for 5 minutes. It's really like taking solace in yourself, learning to be okay with being by yourself and knowing that you and you alone have the answers that you seek. You guys. Yeah, that Hermit card is a beautiful card. Oh yeah, that lantern's down here. Yeah, so she's already found the answer in this picture. You would think I would know that the lantern was down there. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. So this is the feeling trapped in the storm, feeling overthinking, all of the icky here. But Ace of Cups, this is like opening yourself up to the positive again, the positivity again, opening yourself up to love again, opening yourself up to fulfillment again, new beginnings. But most importantly, it's new beginnings in the sense of emotions and how you feel and positivity. So again, it's very much that heart chakra, heart center, here and here. So going within, finding how that pertains to you. Does that make sense? Does that work? Answer your question, I hope. And then Elephant Shoe is next and is going to be the final reading of the night. Elephant Shoe, did you have a specific question in mind? Yeah, Eight of Swords, definitely. It's kind of like the, mental blocks that we place upon ourselves sometimes. Building healthier connections. Cool. Okay. One song won't get out of my head, but I can't sing it, I can't hum it, because if I do, YouTube's gonna send the cops after me. King of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay. Okay, so King of Pentacles, this guy, this energy, I love this card. This is the Santa Claus kind of energy. He's very much a welcoming individual. He is very generous with not only his time, but his money. Not saying that you need to be giving out everybody money, but this is somebody who's very much an open, giving character in the deck. So this could be asking you to be a little bit more open just in general with people, not necessarily being like severely open book, but more of like being generous with, maybe your time or advice, or just allowing that heart space to kind of open up, kind of like what we were talking about with the Ace of Cups. The Five of Cups, this is like focusing on the lack. This is like the very definition of focusing on the negative. She's got cups that spilled here, and she's yet to see and focus on the positive thing. So this is basically like, don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on the people that don't want to focus on you. Focus on the people that have felt like home to you, felt good, felt warmth, felt welcoming. Just see here. Healthier relationships. Also boundaries. Boundaries wanted to come out. Yeah, it's going to be a work in progress with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's very much a slow and steady. Oh, okay. Love it. With the King of Swords. King of Swords is very much of... he's very similar to the Queen of Swords, where he is very much all about facts. But he knows how to balance emotions with his thoughts. He's very authentic in who he is. So what I'm getting here with the with the King of Swords is advice is to be authentically you. So I don't know if you guys have heard the expression of like be magnetic, but you are literally attracting people. Your vibe attracts your tribe. I don't necessarily like saying that, but like that's what this is. So when you are authentic in who you are and what you're about, and you don't, put on a front, the people who would vibe with that will come around and want to be around you. So I know that like in work relationships, like there has to be like a little bit of a facade there, because you can't necessarily like be extremely who you are. Like you have to have that professional separation, but it still means like to be you, just a little bit more professional. Like, if you're somebody who cusses like a sailor like I do in the privacy of my own home, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be cussing like a sailor in front of everybody in my workplace. So that kind of a front is okay, because we're talking about professionalism. But what we're not talking about is you pretending to like baseball when you can care less about it, and it's actually like the worst thing that you want to watch. Just to get into a healthy friendship, or any kind of relationship thereof. Like, stand on your business, be professional, but also like those people that are going to be the friends that you want, the people that you want to be around, will notice you for you, and not, that you're pandering to them to get them to like you, if that makes sense. Song lyrics. Listen. But I do see like a lot of celebrations here with the Four of Wands. Stability. Four of Wands too can indicate like big life events, such as marriages, baby showers. So if you're like wanting to connect again, like there could be a situation in which like you're invited to these parties, you're invited to all of these events, and that's where you reconnect. That's where you, feel seen again, feel loved in that area again. But either way, it's something to celebrate. So I do see like definitely you coming back into your shell, but you're going to be a work in progress with it. It's not going to happen overnight. You just got to be steady with it, keep the pace, and know that like the people that are meant to be in your life are going to be in your life because they like you for you, and not because you're pandering to them, or, you know, you're pretending to like something because you want somebody in your life, or, you know, you want a friendship. Like, the older you get, the less like physical friends and hangouts you really have. Like, when you're young, your friend group is so big. You have different cliques and different friendships from all sides of the coins, right? But when you get older, life happens to everybody. And so your friend circle kind of shrinks. And sometimes it shrinks a lot because people move far distances. People have babies. People have, you know, jobs that now in 2024, we're all working like 3 to 4 jobs. So it's like you don't have the time to keep up those relationships anymore. So you also have to keep that in consideration too. Like, we're talking about facts here. You know that, like, ever since 2020, things have gotten chaotic and people have closed down and gotten smaller in their social groups and all of that. So, like, you can't beat yourself up for that either. It all comes to the fact that, like, bottom line, don't focus on what you don't have. Be open to things coming to you for you. Lead by what you want to see in your friends. Like, the best qualities of you, put that out, and work toward being authentically you and have fun with it. Again, people are going to come and go. My favorite saying is, friends come with, how does it go? There are people that come into your life for a reason, a season, and a lesson, right? Like, there, you have fair weather friends, you have people that are just acquaintances, and then you have the people that are like your ride or dies. So sometimes, you know, as we get older, we have a lot more seasonal friends, and it's okay to have a smaller friend group. I know I'm like going off on a tangent. I'm so sorry. Sorry, let me catch back up. The song is, now I've lost what it is, actually. Completely went out my head. I don't remember what the song was that I was humming in my head. Absolutely explore other things. Absolutely explore other things. Oh, I'm so glad, Mystique. I hope you like it. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, 48. Yeah, friendships are a lot harder. Yeah. Good night, Valeria. Thank you for hanging out. And you know what? That's completely valid. Being sad about the changes. Like, not to make it about me or anything, but this is just me relating. I had like a lot of friends. We would hang out like at least 3 times a week because we were all centralized in one location. And then people started having babies. People started getting married. And then I moved to a completely different city. And so I'm far away. And so I've been disconnected from a lot of those people for years now, and I rarely talk to them. I rarely see them. But then I have those friends that, like, even though we are miles apart, we talk constantly, or we talk pretty consistently. We make time to see each other. Those are the people that you want to focus on. The people that are not making an effort, not putting in the effort, it's not worth, you know, crying over the spilled milk. Like, they might be the ones that you were just in a friendship for a season. And a lot of the times, these people are in your life for a specific reason. There's a lesson to learn, or they're a jumping off point to connect you to another person, or another opportunity, or another lesson. So, not to get completely metaphysical and go down on a long tangent, but if you have the theory of the Fibonacci spiral, so everything has like a divine spiral, right? And so if we look at life like a spiral, events come back around, lessons come back around, so we can see if we learn from the first lesson how to get through this new lesson. If things feel similar, if things feel like deja vu, like you've done this before, you've had this problem before, how are you going to react to it differently this time? How are you going to, rework it? Have you learned your lesson from before? Or it's kind of like the theory of, the retrogrades. Things come back up to revisit. Things come back in to see, was that something you want to stick with, or are you growing from it? So anyway, the spiral, if you look at life like that, then you can kind of see how far you've grown, as well as what those lessons were. Sorry. You're welcome. Yeah, that's what happens. Yep. Yeah, you're going through that time period where you're going to start seeing people drop off, and it's completely valid. And your feelings of this, I'm not belittling them at all. I'm just relating that this is a very valid experience and feeling, and that it's something that we all go through, no matter how big our circle was. But the people that you are trying to connect with, and the people that you are wanting to still be in your life, if they're not putting in the effort and you are, then you kind of have to revisit that friendship and see, is it worth it, or is it time for me to move on, and see how I can better place my energy. Repeated cycle. Hey Jan, how are you? Hey Brian. Oh, who hurt who? Or who hated who? I'm sorry, I missed something. Mystique. Moderator. Ooh. That's not nice. Yeah, you are very correct, Denise. Oh, growing older is a double-edged sword. It is very bittersweet. It is a blessing and a curse. Any more cliches, Natasha? It is definitely something that people don't prepare you with certain things when you are getting older. They don't, there's nothing that you can do to prepare yourself for growth. But when you look at it as like something in regards to nature, there's cycles for everything. And so, it's not to say that certain friends still don't care about you or, don't appreciate you. It's just, maybe you have outgrown them and you have outgrown their necessity. That sounds really bad, but in that sense, it's again, they're either here for a reason, a season, or here to stay. And sometimes that's a very hard connection and a hard realization to make. Like I said, we all go through it, and it's not fun, and it's definitely heartbreaking at times, especially when you thought that they were going to be your ride or dies. But that just means that there's somebody better out there. That just means there are other people that will care about you the way that you would care about them. And just like any relationship. And again, that give and take always has to be there. You're very welcome. Oh, that's not fun. Oof. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Oh, I went over time. I always do that. Okay, so I guess I'll put my face on the screen. Yay! I'm so happy that you all joined with me today, and I've missed you all. Like I said, I'm going to be going live more often. I don't know when. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep with the schedule. With the way my life has been, a consistent schedule is probably not going to happen, but I will announce everything on the community tab days before, so that way you guys can be notified correctly. Sometimes YouTube doesn't even like notify, put out my notifications, so make sure that you have your bell set to all. But every notification, every update will be on the community tab. So like I said earlier, I'm going to try to go live at different times, so that way different people in different time zones can participate. If you are somebody, like if Rowan's not here, or Rowan just wants to chill and not be a moderator, I'll ask for moderators at that time if you guys want to step in. And you guys always, you have the option to not be a moderator in any other live. So definitely not a set in stone thing that you have to be at every live and you have to be a moderator. All that to say, look out for more. Summer's coming, so it's going to be probably a lot more frequent. I will try to set up a sale for my Etsy readings, so if you guys are wanting a more in-depth reading, or if you guys are wanting a reading and didn't get one tonight, I'll have a sale going. Hopefully this weekend or something on for a period of time. Again, I'll notify all of that in the community tab. I have more deck reviews coming. I have a bunch of different things that I want to do. I always say that, but I swear I'm going to get to some things. Let me make sure I catch up on all of it. Thank you guys. Oh my god, you guys are so positive. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm going to cry. And then I do have other options for lives too. Like we can like literally be on a live and I can color. I did get, while I'm here, at Ross for $2.99, I got a little tarot coloring book that I thought, oh, that would be fun to do with you guys. Like it has, ooh, where's the camera? Like the cute little cards and other random little drawings. Where's the camera? There's the camera. So very fun. I thought that would be kind of a chill activity to do with you guys, so we can just chit chat while I do that. But yeah, the Seasons of the Witch Litha Oracle, that video will be coming soon. A lot of the times I have to wait, if I get them ahead of time to review, I have to wait to put out the video until they're actually like out to buy. So that's why like it comes a little after the sale goes on. So that's coming. I've got, what was the other one that's coming out too? Got a bunch coming, basically, a bunch of new releases. And if you guys want the new release videos early, you can check out my Patreon. Check out all of my links in my link tree. I have a bunch of stuff. I'm over on TikTok now, except that you're not really seeing my content over there. The algorithm's not pushing it. I don't know. So yeah. Stop, Natasha. What? Stop about what? What did I do? Oh, the crying. I'm not crying yet. I do not have the new Great Goddess deck. No, I do not. Yeah. Thank you, Rowan, for keeping the list going. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm going to go before it gets way too late. Thank you all for being here. I love you and I like you. I appreciate you guys so flippin' much. You guys have no idea. It's so nice to see all of you again, and some familiar faces and some I know I've seen around, but I can't quite recall, so I'm sorry. But yay! Happy Beltane. And make sure you practice safe fire practices. All right, with all that, I'm going to go. I'm going to chat forever, but I need to go. I love you and I like you.